Heard y'all looking for the best. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me.
What's going on, Hoopty Magazine family? Coach Lee, the car culture commentator, here with another breaking news report.
It's about to go down.
Well, gang, today we got a massive story, and I mean that literally. The big diesel himself, Shaquille O'Neal, just rolled up on Effortless Motors and took delivery of what might be the most insane custom Corvette C8 Z06 build we've ever seen. We're talking about a one-of-one, 20-inch stretch Chevrolet Corvette C8 Z06 that's longer than a limo. You hear me? Longer than a limo. That's right, family. At 7'1" and 325 pounds, Shaq looked at America's favorite mid-engine supercar and said, "Yo, I love this thing, but I need a Shaq-sized version." And guess what? Effortless Motors said bet and went full Frankenstein mode on a custom Corvette C8 Z06. We're talking about stretched fenders, custom doors taller than your refrigerator, elongated roofline, a reimagined engine cover, and the whole 9 yards. And gang, this ain't just a modification. This is automotive history. The biggest Corvette ever built, and we got the inside scoop on every single detail, every problem, every triumph, and that epic delivery day moment when the big diesel finally fit comfortably in a Corvette C8 Z06 for the first time in his whole life. But listen, before we dive into today's Shaq-sized spectacle, if you love cars and you love the car culture, I need you to stop what you're doing right now, and I need you to smash that like button like you're dunking on an 8-foot rim. I need you to drop us a comment telling us what you think about this wild Corvette build, and of course subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit that post notifications bell so you never miss out on anything we drop right here on Hoopty Magazine. Can you do that for me right quick? Do I need to wait? Y'all got me? All right, cool. Now let's keep it 100, family. Shaquille O'Neal is a walking, talking, rim-breaking giant in real life. Am I right about it? We talking about a man who's 7'1" and built like he could still dunk on these cats like tomorrow, right? Now, you try to squeeze that legendary frame into a stock mid-engine Corvette C8 Z06?
Forget about it.
Knees jammed all into the dashboard, head pressed against the roof, steering wheel digging into them championship-winning ribs? It's not gonna work, right?
No. 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 Hell no.
But here's where Effortless Motors stepped up to the plate like Shaq in the paint. And they didn't just add a couple inches and call it a day. Nah, they went full on custom shop wizard mode. They added 20 extra inches of wheelbase. That's almost 2 feet longer, right? Completely redesigned and elongated the door panels. They created custom stretch body panels that flow seamlessly. They completely reimagined the roofline to accommodate the big diesel's dome. And they custom fabricated a new engine cover and rear section. All while keeping that nasty 670 horsepower naturally aspirated 5.5 liter LT6 flat plane crank V8 untouched. You hear me? Untouched. Now, this isn't some kit car piece together nonsense either, you hear me? This is a full-on reimagining of Corvette's Halo car, the Shaq edition, right? We're talking about taking America's favorite mid-engine supercar and making it fit a man who dominated the paint for more than 2 decades, and they knocked it out the park.
19. Wow, that's 7.
Today's breaking news report is brought to you by Deep Sentinel, the best-in-class AI-powered home security system. Did you know that most security systems only alert you after a crime has already happened? By then, it's too late, right? Imagine if instead your system could actually stop the break-in before it even started. That's exactly what Deep Sentinel does. Their AI-powered cameras instantly detect suspicious activity, and within seconds, a live security guard is watching, speaking directly to that intruder, and calling the police if needed. It's like having a 24/7 security team right outside your home or your business, but at a fraction of the cost. But Deep Sentinel isn't just another camera. It's the only security system that prevents crime in real time. And right now, you can discover exactly how it works and see it in action for yourself. Simply click the link in the comments down below or visit deepsentinel.hoopty.co. That's deepsentinel.hoopty.co to get more information today so you can protect what matters most with AI plus live guards starting right now. So take action, family, to secure your life, your family, and everything you love right now. Click the link in the comments and request more information right now. Now, family, let's talk about the real behind-the-scenes drama. Because Stretching a Corvette ain't like extending your kitchen table. Ask anybody who's ever tried to modify a mid-engine supercar. You start messing with that perfectly balanced platform, you playing with fire, right? We're talking about weight distribution, chassis rigidity, aerodynamics, suspension geometry, all that engineering wizardry that makes the Z06 a Z06. Effortless Motors had to completely reinforce the chassis to handle those extra 20 inches without turning this masterpiece into a wet noodle. They fabricated custom glass, and here's where it gets crazy. Those giant custom windows kept cracking during the build process. We're talking about multiple attempts, each replacement taking days and days to remanufacture, pushing this project months and months behind schedule.
Remember when he said I'll have the car? This is what he said back in the day. Watch this.
In reality, this car will be done in 2 to 3 weeks.
That was March. What happened in April? May. June. July. We're in August. Probably won't get the car in September.
Wait, there's even more drama. On delivery day, the day Shaq was supposed to finally get his hands on his dream car, his custom-built beast, both windows cracked again. You hear me? Picture this. Transport truck loaded and ready. Shaq waiting in anticipation. Already a bit frustrated, and boom, another last-minute window catastrophe.
So your Corvette, you're not supposed to go to Atlanta? Instead, they need 2 windows. That shit won't be ready until Monday, so instead of having it just sitting at my dealership waiting until Monday, I brought it out here to you so you can see it for at least a day.
Enjoy the day.
Enjoy it for the day. You know, put the windows down, enjoy it for the day. And then Monday...
Did I just catch you in the lie?
No.
You said no windows.
Yeah, but they got a crack on them on both sides.
Oh, so you cracked
That's
my
why.
window.
Here's what separates the real ones from the pretenders. Instead of making Shaq wait another week or two, Effortless Motors rolled up to the Big Diesel's house and said, look man, we bought the car anyway, cracks and all, because you've been waiting long enough. They gave him the opportunity to actually lay eyes on his new stretch Vette, get behind the wheel and actually hit some blocks. And of course that sealed the deal, right? You know that sealed the deal. So then after that, Big Shaq was more than happy to give the guys at Effortless Motors the time they needed to fix the windows and bring his beast all the way up to 100%. Now I thought that was a smooth move on the part of Effortless Motors. To me, that's customer service that'll make you stand up and salute. Now, let's be real, family. The purists are probably having nightmares about this bill right about now. They're thinking, you can't just stretch a Vette, the balance, the precision, the Nürburgring lap times, yada, 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 yada. But here's the thing. That ain't the point, bro. That's not the point. Cause this car ain't about setting lap records at Road America. This is about spectacle. It's about comfort and pure fun for Big Shaq, right? Cause Big Shaq has always been larger than life, right? From breaking backboards to making grown men look like children on the basketball court. Now he got a Vette that finally matches his Shaq-sized personality. Now think about it, Shaq is now the first 7-footer to comfortably drive a Corvette C8 Z06 in history. And man, did his social media go crazy when the delivery video by Effortless Motors dropped the other day. And this proves that nobody, and I mean nobody, is too big for their automotive dreams to come true. The delivery day footage showed Shaq grinning like a kid on Christmas morning. The whole Effortless Motors crew celebrating like they just won the NBA championship, and the internet absolutely loses its mind. Because this ain't just transportation, folks. This is a cultural artifact, a showpiece, a statement that says, if it don't fit, we'll make it fit. You heard me? Now, to make room for this custom masterpiece, Big Diesel had to do some serious garage remanagement. Shaq reportedly sold one of his 3 Tesla Cybertrucks. I believe one went to NBA player Trenton Watford. He then had to relocate his new custom Dodge Charger Hellcat, and I think he had to say goodbye to his heavily modified Chevrolet Silverado. All to welcome home the biggest, baddest Corvette Z06 ever built to his Shaq-sized garage. And in true Shaq fashion, he breaks the net again.
Hold on. Before you come out, let me make sure.
I don't want you back.
Let me just make sure it's good before.
My new name is Diesel, the only big nigga with a Corvette.
It's Stitch. Heard y'all looking for the best. Yeah, that's me. I speed all up in my space. Let me breathe. Heard y'all looking for the smoke. Vin I key like every time you look up Stitch. This that heat. This that heat. This that heat. I said I'm riding around the city with my woes. Like we cooking in the kitchen, man, go open up that door. This that heat. This that hello introduction. Walk up in the function. Flow so out of this world. instructed, I instructed. If I like it, then she love it. Hope we don't get interrupted. Trying to have my own eruption. I still dropping hints. They said he wanted an album like Jordan. I still dropping hints. Niggas be hating, they ain't in the mix. Every night is a movie. I still making flicks like Paramount. These niggas suck, so I air 'em. My hitters is up in my squad, then I tear 'em out. No, I don't talk about money, but know that I get it and making a fair amount. Heard y'all looking for the best. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. I speed all up in my space. Let me breathe. Let me breathe. Heard y'all looking for the smoke. Vette like every time you look up Stitch. This that heat. This that heat. Heat. This that heat. Heat. I said I'm riding around the city with my woes. Like we cooking in the kitchen, man. Go open up that door. This that heat. Why do you come with a message? Rest of these rappers be flexing. Rest of these rappers is greedy. Why you okay with his blessings? Why is his flow so aggressive? Things that he's rapping depressed.
Now, family, here's my final word, and I need y'all to really hear this. This new custom Corvette Z06 built for Shaq ain't just about a car. This is about possibilities. This is about refusing to let your physical realities limit your dreams. For years, Shaq probably looked at the new Corvette C8 with the same feeling we all get when we see something we love but can't quite attain. But instead of accepting what some people might call your reality and adopt the "that's just not for people like me" mindset, the Big Diesel said, nah, we gonna make it work. And from those cracked windows that delayed delivery to that moment of truth when he finally squeezed behind the wheel of his new custom Corvette Z06, this build represents something bigger than horsepower and torque figures. It's proof that in the custom car world, there is no dream too big, no vision too wild, and no customer too tall. When Shaq sat in that driver's seat and said, the legroom is perfect, I'm the first big dude in the Z06, that wasn't just about customer satisfaction, that was automotive justice. That was a 7'1" legend finally getting to experience what the rest of us take for granted. The joy of fitting comfortably in your dream car and unleashing the thrill of the ride. And when he rolled out saying,
The legroom is perfect. I'm the first big dude in the Z06.
Hey, I don't give a. This is
the test right here.
this shit.
My new name is Diesel, the only big nigga with a Corvette.
that's when you know Effortless Motors didn't just build a car, they built a legend for a legend. Well, okay, family, stay tuned for more updates and other breaking news right here on Hoopty Magazine Breaking News. And please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel,
I don't know what the f you are doing with your life. I really don't.
So stop what you're doing right now and subscribe so you stay connected and never miss out on anything we post right here on Hoopty Magazine. Is that a deal? Is that cool? And remember, family, at Hoopty Magazine, we bring you the stories that matter to the car culture all the time, every time. So that's it for today's Hoopty Magazine Breaking News Report. I'm Coach Lee, car culture commentator, wishing each and every one of you guys a great rest of your day. And as always, I'm urging you to keep your dreams in the fast lane. Drive safe and stay inspired. Talk to y'all soon, man. Peace.
It's Stitch. Heard y'all looking for the best. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. I speed all up in my space. Let me breathe. Let me breathe. Heard y'all looking for the smoke. Vette like every time you look up Stitch. This that heat. This that heat. Heat. This that heat. I said I'm riding around the city with my woes. Like we cooking in the kitchen.